I think Bitcoin turned into it changed into a $90 billion asset magnificence in March of 2000 after I was first looking at it. And then by August, it was approximately $180 billion asset elegance. And right now, 4 years later, it is $1.8 trillion asset magnificence. And I assume it'll $18 trillion and then $180 trillion, and it will go past that. I think it's a completely simple thing. I suppose Bitcoin goes to grow from 0.1% of the money inside the world to 7% of the money within the global over the next 21 years. And a route you ought to just move along and keep buying it. As of these days, Michael Saylor has been going truly wild in terms of Bitcoin, and you need to bet your bottom greenback that is going to intend some first-rate matters for the rest of the crypto market, but most especially XRP, which we're going to speak approximately in present-day video. I need to speak approximately this tweet these days from Michael Saylor, as it really is thoughts-blowing. You simply place this out more than 1 day in the past. He says, ultimate week Masters Treasury operations introduced a Bitcoin yield of 12.3%, providing an internet gain of 4738 Bitcoin to our shareholders, or 5820 Bitcoin, consistent with day at 93.5 for Bitcoin, which by using the way it's $98,000 these days. That could equate to $3.8 billion for the week, or $544 million each day. Michael Saylor is bringing loads of billions of greenbacks now into the crypto markets, both without delay or indirectly. And that is helping the complete crypto enterprise sincerely explode. Because one thing plenty of you guys possibly have realized inside the final 3 weeks is the fiat property like XLM and XRP are actually catapulting to expenses we in no way definitely idea were viable. And I'm right here to inform you men that this is certainly just the start. If you thought that became crazy, well, I'm right here to tell you that altcoin season hasn't certainly began, but. And while all this cash, these kinds of billions and billions of dollars which are going into Bitcoin each unmarried day, are soon going to be flooding into other cryptocurrencies, and also you want to get ahead of the curve. Because in case you do this, one thing I recognize for sure is you can make an exceptional sum of money, loads more money than you have already made in your XRP holdings. And so we are going to concentrate to what Michael Saylor has to say due to the fact it's miles in reality important for the destiny of the crypto markets. Hit that like button so everyone sees this video and allows get into it. October 30th, we announced our 21-21 plan. So $21 billion well worth of equity we are going to boost, and $21 billion we are going to improve in constant income securities. And we filed this shelf registration to promote the $21 billion in fairness in on the marketplace services. So then the following week, we had the election, a lot of interest, the purple sweep. And then that Monday, a week in the past from these days, we announced we definitely bought $2 billion of Bitcoin. So that was like a $2 billion week. And it's like 27,000 Bitcoin or something. However, then any other week went by. So the declaration this morning became from Ultimate Week's pastime. So it really is 5 days within the marketplace. So we did approximately $2 billion the first week, and we did $4.6 billion the second week. This is the most important ever, largest purchase you have ever made. Yeah, I think it is the biggest Bitcoin purchase ever. Yeah, so 6.6 billion because we had our quarterly results. So, well, you realize I think it's like 41, 42 times we bought Bitcoin in that variety. So ever for the reason that August of 2020 we preserve shopping for, we do not promote. It is a completely easy strategy. Bitcoin is Manhattan in cyberspace. I simply want to hold shopping for Manhattan in cyberspace. I even have this principle that sooner or later 8 billion people need to place their money in Manhattan in our online world. And of direction, the greater we sold, the more obvious we are, the more the capital markets get at the back of us. So now, if you're an investor on Wall Street and you are seeking out the corporation it truly is going to buy up cyberspace, then you're definitely buying MicroStrategy stock. Some people like Bitcoin so that they buy Bitcoin. Every day of my existence, I tell human beings to shop for Bitcoin. Some humans want greater Bitcoin. The comic story I actually have is the only aspect higher than Bitcoin is greater Bitcoin. So we borrowed $4.2 billion at 82 basis factors, and we bought Bitcoin with it. So for the people that like Bitcoin, they purchase it, but people that sincerely adore it want to borrow a whole lot of cash and buy greater. And then there is some other organization of investors, the convertible bond traders, and how do you buy Bitcoin at the all-time excessive and get the upside but do not have the disadvantage? So you purchase the bonds, and it seems that our bonds have outperformed Bitcoin, but they're bonds. And so that blows human beings' minds that we will certainly promote your bond. They do not just outperform all the different bonds. Some of these bonds I imply they are buying and selling 200 plus towards 100 foundation. So they're up 100%. So they outperform all of the bonds, but additionally they outperform the Bitcoin. And it is because we have created a public organization with a tiered capital shape, and we're given a variety of everlasting capital. Then we're given the senior bonds in the capital shape. And then the equity generates a BTC yield, and so numerous Bitcoin maxes pile into the fairness, and that offers us a top class, and we're able to use the premium from the equity with the intention to create very accretive capital markets transactions with the bonds and the rest of the fairness. And so the manner it really works is we're selling convertible bonds, and the convertible bonds have a bond element after which they have gotten choice aspect, like a call option. And so the convertible arbitrageurs and the options buyers, they like the volatility in the inventory. You know, one thing you won't recognize is we have the maximum volatile stock inside the SP 500. So in case you took all 500 shares inside the SP 500, you said, which is the maximum risky, like we're like 100 vol. The SP, the VIX is like 15. You recognize most of the Mag 7 stocks, they could be like 20, 25 volt. Bitcoin is 50, so it's like 3 to 4 times the volatility of the SP index. MicroStrategy, we lever the Bitcoin, so we get 2x that. So we get to 100, and traditional traders are afraid of volatility. They fear it. They may be like, I can't manage the volatility. But volatility is like RPM in an engine. It is like spinning at 100 RPM in place of 10 RPM. So in case you plug volatility inside the Black-Scholes equation, the alternatives are lots extra valuable when you have volatility. And so, yeah, there are a variety of human beings that criticize Michael Saylor for this practice, but the effects are simple. He's able to deliver in billions upon billions of bucks into the Bitcoin space as a result of this. He's leveraging conventional investors who want publicity to Bitcoin and bringing them into the markets. And it's a surely genius approach, and this clearly were giving me thinking. It made me think, what if human beings were doing this for XRP and properly, happily next year? It is extraordinarily likely that is surely going to begin going on, because we're going to have full regulatory readability. Gary Gensler goes to be out of workplace, and we are going to have a pro crypto CC chair in there, and that means XRP ETs. That method, a lot extra agencies that are leveraging shopping XRP the identical way Michael Saylor is, and that is really honestly. It appears too excellent to skip up, and who wouldn't need to invest right into a Levi crypto XRP inventory on this channel? I imply that could be honestly tremendous due to the fact you get right of entry to me, and also you'd additionally get right of entry to XRP, our favorite cryptocurrency. So with that in mind, yeah, I assume the future for XRP, HBAR, XLM, a majority of these ISO cryptos is going to be extraordinary. I assume that they have a lot of price appreciation to reach because of the things that Michael Saylor is doing these days. We're going in an effort to leverage those very same techniques within the future. We can take hold of evidence of idea, something that we understand works, and observe it ourselves to come to be surely insanely wealthy. If you men are trying to be part of that project, genuinely obliterate that like button so all and sundry sees modern day video. And also something absolutely vital for all of you guys, ensure you get in my Discord, and also you visit the Join VIP phase so you get admission to all of my trades. It's right here. You press Join VIP. Join BTCC right here, men. Sign up, start trading with me. #1 link in the description for each of the Discord and the BTCC. And I'll see you men within the Discord, and we are able to talk approximately some insane strategies for this bull run. That being said, though, guys, a good deal like to all of you.